Let's challenge you today if you can pass the American citizenship naturalization interview, and we will ask you 10 questions from the list of 100 civics test questions, 12 vocabulary words from the N400 application form, 3 English reading sentences, and 3 English writing sentences. Make an effort to answer 6 questions correctly to pass the civics test questions. We encourage you to answer all of the vocabulary words in this practice test, and for the reading test, aim to read up to 3 sentences on a tablet. You need to read aloud one of 3 sentences that you can see on the tablet to show your ability to read it in English. On the day of your naturalization interview, the USCIS officer shall ask you to read up to 3 sentences on a tablet, so we want you to do that in this practice video too. Once you can read one of 3 sentences correctly, then you'll be able to pass the reading test. For the writing test, the immigration officer shall ask you to write it on the tablet, so you should write one sentence correctly in order to pass. Most of the time, the sentence you write will also be the answer to the question you are asked to read during the reading portion of the reading test. Are you ready for this practice interview challenge? Okay then. So we shall begin with the civics test portion.
Please remember your answers, or write them down. You can also pause the video if you need to. Let's start.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? When must all men register for the Selective Service? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
It's time to review and check how many correct answers you have for the civics test practice challenge.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
You can choose any of the answers here. So if you have chosen provide schooling and education as your answer, then it's correct. Any single answer such as provide protection, provide safety, give a driver's license, or approve zoning and land use is also a correct answer.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
You can choose any of the answers here. So if you have chosen speech as your answer, then it's correct. Any single answer like religion, assembly, press, or petition the government is also a correct answer.
The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
The right answer is, we the people.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
The correct answer is communism.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The answer is the Speaker of the House.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
The correct answer is 435.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
The answer is at age 18 or between 18 and 26.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
You can choose any of the answers here. So if you have chosen the state's population as your answer, then it's correct. Any single answer like they have more people or some states have more people is also a correct answer.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
The answer is Roosevelt or Franklin Roosevelt.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
The right answer is April 15th.
It's time to review and check how many correct answers you have for the Civics Test Practice Challenge. Did you get at least 6 correct answers? If it's 6, then you pass. If you got 10, then you aced the test. Congratulations! The next portion of this video is the English vocabulary definitions. Are you ready to learn 12 vocabulary words from the N400 application form? Let's start.
Hereditary title means nobility, like a prince, king, or queen. Title of nobility is a position given to a queen or king, prince, or princess. Good moral character is a behavior based on principles about what is right and wrong. Eligible means having the right to do or get something. Example: you must be at least 16 years old to be eligible to apply for a driver's license. Crime is any action that breaks the law. Illegal gambling is a game not authorized by the state. Prostitute is a person who offers sexual activity in exchange for payment. Occupation means your job, work, or profession. Employment history means a record of your jobs in the past. Oath is a promise to tell the truth. Allegiance is loyalty to a country. Oath of allegiance is a sincere promise to be loyal to the United States.
You can pause the video while still thinking or writing for an answer.
You can answer each definition of words or set of words for each question as we go along.
It's time to answer the meaning of the 12 English vocabulary words from the N400 application form. Let's start.
What's your understanding of a hereditary title? Can you explain what the title of nobility means? What does good moral character mean to you? Do you understand the word eligible? What is a crime? Can you explain illegal gambling? What is a prostitute? Can you explain what the word occupation means? Do you understand what employment history means? What is an oath? Do you know what an allegiance is? Can you tell me what an oath of allegiance means?
We hope that you got 12 correct answers.
It's time to proceed to the English reading test. I would like you to read the sentence that is shown on the digital tablet. During your naturalization interview, the immigration officer will let you read up to 3 interrogative sentences. An interrogative sentence is a sentence that asks a question and always ends with a question mark. Please remember that you don't need to answer the question, but only to read it. You can either write it on a tablet or a piece of paper. Let's see if you can correctly read all of the 3 sentences. Let's begin. I would like you to read this first sentence. Read this second sentence for me, please. I would like you to read the third sentence. Let's continue with the writing test. Simply pause the video to write down each sentence as you continue to practice. I would like you to write this first sentence. Please listen well. We have 100 senators. We have 100 senators. Write this second sentence for me, please. Alaska is the largest state. Alaska is the largest state. I would like you to write the third sentence. Please listen well. President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February.
It's time to check if you were able to correctly read the 3 sentences for the reading test. Okay, let's begin. First sentence. How many U.S. senators do we have? How many U.S. senators do we have? Second sentence. What is the largest U.S. state? What is the largest U.S. state? Third sentence. When is President's Day in the United States? When is President's Day in the United States? We will proceed to check the sentences that you wrote for the writing test. Let's see if you wrote each sentence correctly. First sentence. We have 100 senators. We have 100 senators. Second sentence. Alaska is the largest state. Alaska is the largest state. Third sentence. President's Day is in February. President's Day is in February.
Did you read and write at least one sentence correctly? If you did, congratulations! You have successfully passed the English reading and writing tests for the naturalization interview. If you have any questions regarding your naturalization interview and tests, you can leave it below. Thank you for practicing with us through this video. You can also join our Facebook group, linked below this video. Thank you.